Hey, Parkland Foursquare family, greetings from Bratislava, Slovakia. It's hard to believe, but as of the end of March, we've already been here for a year. Seems like just yesterday that we piled off an airplane with much of our belongings in 6 suitcases. Thank you for your faithful support of God's vision here and the role He has asked us to play in that. We're still learning so much about the country and the city where we live. Every day, Bratislava and Slovakia are becoming more and more of who we are. As we travel to other European nations to serve and support, our heart and our passion for reaching the beautiful people of this post-religion continent continues to grow. It's such a privilege to serve the Lord both here in Bratislava and across Europe, and to be your hearts and hands extended to this amazing area. We truly love both of the rhythms that the Lord has given us for ministry here in Europe, serving and supporting missionaries across Europe and pastoring our English-speaking fellowship here in Bratislava.
Yes, it's been a very full year of serving and supporting missionaries. We have made visits to help and support or hosted here in Bratislava missionaries from 9 different European nations: Austria, Poland, Germany, Czech Republic, Estonia, Italy, Romania, the United Kingdom, and Russia. Our work has been varied, supporting moms and dads and families, teaching, prayer, and inner healing ministry, and lots of encouragement. Our goal is to always be a blessing. Your financial support allows us to be with our missionaries with no financial burden to them. Buying groceries, taking them out for meals, or other fun activities, always looking for ways to bless. We've begun to assist Jeff and Debbie Roper, our area missionaries, with a formalized plan that is going to ensure the health of all our FMI missionaries across Europe. And the Lord is also giving us the opportunity to serve and support missionaries from other churches and denominations, including Pentecostal Assemblies of Canada and Assemblies of God, right here in Slovakia.
Yeah, we're thankful for every opportunity that the Lord gives us to be His heart and hands, your hearts and your hands extended here to Europe. And those hearts and hands became part of the Lord's work here almost immediately. 5 days after we arrived here on March 26th of last year, we were installed as pastors at Bratislava International Fellowship. Talk about hitting the ground running. Bratislava International Fellowship, or BIF as most of us like to call it, is the English-speaking congregation of City Church Bratislava, which is part of the Apostolic Church of Slovakia. So our work at BIF is a great example of how the Lord is establishing partnerships, even between denominations, to bring the gospel to Europe. Slovakia has a strong economy, and it's growing and thriving. So the world, the nations are coming here. We have individuals and families from over 12 different nations that call BIF home. And while over half of the congregation is Slovak, many of them have lived abroad themselves, so they understand and share a passion for being God's love and light to expatriates living in a foreign country. BIF is growing in number with a number of young families as well, so our heart and our vision is to develop new ministries that help welcome and care for them, including a new children's ministry planned for this year. We're helping to develop new rhythms with weekly discipleship, regular prayer gatherings, and a growing worship ministry. And the Lord is stirring us to take the good news of the gospel to the English-speaking congregation, or English-speaking community of Bratislava, to not wait for them to walk through the door on Sunday morning. Will you pray with us for strategies on how to do that? Like many of you, our normal rhythms have been thrown a curveball. We could not have foreseen the situation we would be in at the end of our first year. But we're honestly so thankful that the Lord placed us where we are to pastor in such a time as this. We're safe, we're healthy, we have everything we need, with the exception of the face-to-face fellowships that with other people that we love and of course now long for. Slovakia, in fact, is probably one of the safest places to be right now, with a very low number of COVID-19 cases and only 14 deaths. The government here responded early and swiftly, and while life for us changed quickly, we're thankful for the government's leadership and for their careful navigation of the crisis in this nation. We're thankful to be part of an amazing Foursquare missions team here in Europe as well, as we together learn to adjust and to work to connect in new ways with one another. We're utilizing online tools for group meetings with other FMI missionaries and missionary families to pray, worship, fellowship, and to encourage and share life in the best way we're able to right now. And like almost every other church in the world, BIF is using an online Sunday service format. And we're adjusting with what in many ways seems like a fuller than normal schedule. Preparing and teaching as usual, but from the comfort and technology of our home, but also producing video and software, YouTube, website uploads and interfaces. Wow, you never know what will become part of your call to the mission field, so staying fluid is the key. And like we're doing with our FMI Europe family, we're also shepherding and staying connected with our BIF family here in Bratislava via Zoom for weekly discipleship, lead team meetings, and prayer. Thank you for your prayers as we continually adjust from week to week to the needs of the missionaries and of the local church.
Yes, and we're praying for you as you too adjust to the changing and different aspects of the world around you. Like we're asking for ourselves, we're praying for you to have a deep and sustaining faith, hope, and joy. Thank you for your prayers, encouragement, and faithful support of our role here doing God's work in Europe.
Please stay connected. We miss you. We love your notes and messages of encouragement. Please keep them coming. And if you're not already receiving our monthly newsletter, please reach out to us and let us know if you'd like it. And thank you for keeping us in your prayers. Love and hugs from Slovakia.